Live from the studios at 5 Eyewitness News, we're embracing the weather. Oh, it's winter. Here are Elizabeth Reese and Ben Lieber.
Hello, everybody, and my goodness, what a celebration it is today. Not only because it's Twin Cities Live and it's Wednesday, it's also so nice outside. It's darn near tropical outside, you guys.
When those temperatures go above zero after being nearly in a polar vortex situation for days, it's shocking how good it feels. I left my house at 5:55 this morning. I walked out and I was like, this is incredible. I feel like a whole new person. And now the lifts are running again at Buck Hill. People are skiing. One person just stopped to hang out there. Are you going to go down? Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
Get after it.
Little pizza time. Pizza.
That's very nice. And so people are getting to be outside and enjoying the winter. Because when it is like 35 below wind chill, it's hard to get out there.
I know it's very hard. Well, it's just kind of unsafe to be out there. So I had a buddy come in from San Diego last night. He had some business in La Crosse, Wisconsin.
Hello, La Crosse.
And you know, I was laughing because he was like texting me screenshots of what the weather forecast was going to be when he was in town.
You said, I'm aware, I live here?
Yeah, I was like, well, this is just welcome to Minnesota. and so I talked to him because he was on the plane going back today. And I said, wasn't it just so nice today? He's like, what do you mean? I go, it's like a 60-degree change. He's like, it's still not right. He's like, it's still freezing. He's like, I don't know how you do this. I go, I didn't even wear a jacket today.
Today's the day.
Today is the day. So anyway, he's going back to San Diego where it's always 78 and sunny. And I am reveling in the fact that, yes, it was a no jacket day for me today.
See, and the people of San Diego, they don't have as much character as we do here in the Midwest.
No.
They can't handle
so boring.
the type of things that we have to overcome. I'm going to send this clip directly to my best friend who lives in San Diego.
Yeah.
When they send me text messages where they're like, it's 54, we're freezing. I mean, come on. What are you going to do?
I know. I love seeing all the little Hollywood types when they're walking around in LA on the strip and they've got their beanies on.
Their Ugg boots.
Yeah, their boots. I'm like, it's not even cold there, you guys. Stop it.
That is true. Well, we're going to heat things up in the kitchen today as well. The chef behind Soul Bowl is here. So they have a popular booth inside the food building at the State Fair. Last State Fair, we lost our minds over those donut-y things that they had there. Remember that?
Yeah, they have such good food.
So good. In addition, their team is behind multiple restaurants in Minneapolis. So you're going to learn more about those. And we're going to get a little recipe from the Caribbean or the Caribbean tomato.
Yeah, I think I say Caribbean.
I think
that's the way it naturally flows for me. So I think that's what I'm going to say.
Whatever your heart tells you to do.
Speaking of the weather, reporter Kristen Habrick, she is going to be live on a frozen lake on Lake Nokomis, you guys. It's the U.S. Pond Hockey Championships. They start this week. If I remember right, didn't they cancel those last year?
Oh, my gosh, yes. You couldn't go out there.
I think
they've actually been canceled
multiple times in the last several years.
Yeah, this is really exciting that there's lots of ice and the crew is getting ready to go out there. And
my gosh.
Jay's played in that a couple of years. His team won it one year when Bernie was a baby. And it's really fun.
because they all played high-end hockey. That's not even fair.
I think he had some other guys on the team.
Oh, what? All of his friends played high-end hockey.
Well, I know, but he's not in the fighting shape that he once was, okay?
Well, I know, but isn't the Pond Hockey Championship sort of like a glorified beer league?
Yeah, I mean,
it's competitive, but I mean, it's
I know,
not.
And if it's like sloshy or something, Jay gets all worked up because, you know, if one does not have perfect ice.
Oh, he's an ice snob.
Totally.
Oh, come on,
Oh,
Jay.
you hear him hem and haw about our rink in the backyard? I mean,
well, then he should be out there with those little handmade Zamboni, just like smoothing it out.
He has one of those, yeah. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
There you go.
So speaking of the ladies, Kristen and Kelly, they're going to be at the Lakeville Curling Club. And apparently, you know, I guess there's a lot of shenanigans that happened when they were there. Kelly was watching this early on, and she couldn't stop laughing. And I guess one of them hurt themselves. That might be it right there.
Which one do you think did better, Kristen or Kelly, based on the video preview that you're seeing right now?
Well, based on the fact that Kelly just fell. And the stone that she's supposed to throw down there to sweep down to the target went about 5 feet.
I think they're both wonderful. Can't wait to find out how they do at Dakota Curling Club. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, we're ready for this.
Into it?
Okay, a beloved series we started way back in 2024 is back.
It's back. During Whatever Happened To, we explore iconic companies that have come and gone. In previous episodes, we learned that the Bonanza restaurant chain was started by Dan Blocker, who played Eric Haas Cartwright on the TV show Bonanza.
That is one of those phrases or words that I use quite often is Haas. A lot of text messages. If I'm just not to like you guys, but like to my buddies, I'm like, thanks, Haas.
Yeah, you've never texted me that.
No,
That's
you're not a
okay.
Haas, though.
I agree.
Would you like to be a Haas?
No, I feel good.
We also dusted off the history of the department store Donaldson's. You guys remember it. I don't remember it. It was destroyed in a fire, you guys, in downtown Minneapolis on Thanksgiving Day, that dreadful day in 1982.
This was wild. I mean, seeing that video was unbelievable. Well, today, our executive producer, Mike Marcotte, did a deep dive on a company with Minnesota ties. Take a look.
Goody got it. Goody got it. Sam, Goody got it. Sam, Goody got it. Sam, Goody. Sam, Goody got it.
During our store-wide sales, save on videotapes. Sony, Scotch, VHS or Beta, just $4.99 each after rebates. Maxell, Memorex, VHS, just $5.99 each after rebate.
Goody. Sam, Goody got it. Goody. Sam, Goody got it. Sam, Goody got it.
Sam Goody got it.
Sam Goody got it.
Sam, she's got some moves.
I know.
It's good footwork.
Yeah, totally. Boy, you know, kids today, a beta tape, you wouldn't even know what to do with. I
No.
bet somebody here at Hubbard Broadcasting went down there to Sam Goody during that sale and bought boatloads of beta tapes. We used to have tons of them around here.
Well, remember yesterday we were talking about this, and our producer Tracy was saying that her first car had an 8-track player in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where it's at.
Yeah, so we're going to learn whatever happened to Sam Goody.
Okay, in 1951, Sam Goodowitz opened a small record store on New York's 9th Avenue. So his nickname was Goody, okay? Most of his business was mail order sales at discount prices. Some say that he was the first successful large-scale LP discounter. By 1959, though, we had some troubles. A group of creditors took over the company, and they were already $2.4 million in debt. In today's money, that's more than $19 million.
So people are asking, what's the Minnesota connection? Well, here it is. So Minnesota-based Musicland.
Remember Musicland?
I don't.
I do.
Because I didn't grow up here.
That's okay.
So that's where they come into the story. So in 1978, Sam Goody was acquired by Minnesota-based Musicland. And Musicland was, if you guys can remember, was Sam Goody's rival.
Totally. I mean, you were like a
boy.
Sam Goody person or a Musicland person. It's like being a Coke person or a Pepsi person.
I did not know there was such a rivalry. So Musicland also ran the Suncoast Motion Picture Company. Didn't know that.
I don't remember those stores.
Those stores. So when Musicland bought Sam Goody, they started to convert their stores to the Sam Goody name. So I guess they thought that the Sam Goody brand was maybe better.
Yeah.
So this is the Sam Goody at City Center in Minneapolis.
Wow, look at that.
Whoa, look at those.
Okay, so then Minnesota-based Best Buy bought Sam Goody and Musicland at the height of their success. That happened in
tough.
2001, right? At this time, they had more than 1,300 stores. And it really is. I mean, I remember like when a new tape would come out or like
Well, it was a big deal.
It was a big deal.
Yeah.
And that was the only way to get music. Otherwise, you had to wait for it to be played on the radio. And if Dave Ryan wasn't going to play it, I mean, when were you going to hear it?
Exactly.
Because he wasn't always playing what you wanted to hear.
That's so true. That's so true. Well, here's the deal. So Best Buy buys it and then sold it just 2 years later, saying, some say Best Buy acquiring the stores led to their demise.
Oh my gosh. Now, here's a little controversy though. This part I think is really interesting. In 2002, Musicland settled a lawsuit with 41 states over CD price fixing. Along with Tower Records and Transworld Entertainment, they paid today's equivalent of nearly $5 million.
That's Big CD.
Fixing the price.
Big CD got involved.
It's always big somebody.
It's always big something.
gosh.
Big CD was a big thing back then. So between 1995 and 2000, customers were overcharged up to $5 per album.
That's a
They're
lot of money.
Gouging everybody.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. So after the Best Buy era, the new owners started to close stores. Most of the rest were converted to FYE stores. I don't remember those.
I've never even heard of those.
Yeah. Oh, hold on, Ben. We're going to be back with more Whatever Happened To right after this commercial break.
Goody got it, goody got it, Goody got it, Sam Goody got it, Sam Goody got it, Goody got it, yeah.
Give Hollywood's best this holiday season. Buy hit movies at hot prices. Save on a special selection of blockbuster VHS movies, now $19.99 each. And pick up a movie classic, just $24.99 each. hundreds of gifts at great sale prices. This season's Goody Got Gifts.
Sam Goody got it, Sam Goody. Goody got it.
Okay, listen, welcome back to Whatever Happened To. We need to discuss that last commercial because there's a lot going on
There
there.
was a lot happening there. We think that was Tom Bernard's
We
voice.
think that voice you heard was Tom Bernard.
We should confirm with Tom.
Yeah.
That sounds like Tom. I want to know how much he got paid to do those ads. I bet he was top dollar.
I have heard and I've learned, through the last, several years, but boy, he made a lot of side cash.
Yes.
Yes. Very
Yeah.
popular, made a lot of side cash. Okay, so some of these things you guys see on the screen, Grease on VHS. It was $19.99, almost $20 in 1985. That seems like a lot.
That is a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
I mean, in 1985,
Yes.
to pay that much, this explains why we only owned one VHS movie at home, Harry and the Hendersons. It was
I love that movie.
I love
that movie, yes.
I know, it's so good. A movie classic like A Christmas Story was $24.99 on VHS. And kids today, you had to physically rewind them in order to watch it. At the
Yeah.
end, be kind, please rewind.
Yeah, here's another thing kids these days, a newspaper ad. What is that? This is something that they would do. They'd have these newspapers where we get our news, and then people would buy spots to put their ads in. This is a Sam Goody ad from one of the newspapers.
Oh, so they did all sorts of stuff. They sold and rented VHS movies. The Rolling Stone CD was $11.99. Their top 20 LPs on sale included Mickey Mouse Disco, and you could get Kenny G's latest hits. Wow.
Which is still great today. I think that
some
stands.
Kenny G tunes stands the test of time.
It really does.
100%.
It really does. When you need some mood music, nobody does it better than Kenny G.
Truth.
That's right. So
Truth.
many of the music's top artists at the time visited Sam Goody. Apparently Prince. He was at a Sam Goody store in Los Angeles in 1988. You see him right there.
Yeah.
There's the late, great Tony Bennett.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's obviously another way to get people into the stores. And of course, if you're going to go to the stores, you're going to buy more CDs and VHS tapes,
Yeah,
right?
they'd make these appearances. So the company also helped launch the career of Michael Jackson as well. And you all might recall, I remember this, that Sam Goody had a huge store at Mall of America. This is the Sam Goody store at MOA. In 2000, they also had the naming rights to the Mall of America Rotunda. They called it Sam Goody Central. So they would bring in like huge, artists or like up and coming artists to do these concerts, to do these promotions. This is NSYNC performing in Sam Goody Central in the late 90s. And the mall says that more than 20,000 people attended. Look at that.
That's a great idea. I know that the mall, the Rotunda, has a bunch of events like this, but they need to do more stuff like this.
Yeah,
I
think they do.
I don't know who's going to sponsor it. Obviously not Sam Goody.
Well, they do have artists come in. I mean, they have people come in and they draw big crowds.
Yeah.
But that was like boy band central.
Oh yeah, that was the time.
That was the era. That
So
was very
do you guys
exciting.
think that Sam Goody's dead? Not yet.
Not yet.
There are 2 Sam Goody stores left.
Where are they?
In the United States. One is in Ohio, the other is in Oregon. However, bad news, they're expecting to close those stores by the end of February 2025. That's like next month.
That's coming out. We found a man on YouTube who visited those 2 stores last year, and it just doesn't look like they have changed that much. It's
Why
just
would
hard.
you go in, I guess? Like, what's the draw to go into the store and actually buy a physical CD or anything like that?
Well,
when you get
records
everything...
are very hot. People are into their record collections. If people think like, oh, I want listening to music to be less convenient and I want to have to store a bunch of stuff, then they're like, I'm going to get into record players. That's what they do.
But see, so I get vinyl. Vinyl's like a thing. It's nice to have a vinyl collection.
I know.
It's cool, it's retro, but that's not what they're selling.
The only thing that people who have vinyl love more than just looking at the vinyl is telling
everybody
people
that
they're
have
into vinyl.
I know, I get it, but I would at least understand the business model if you're going to say, well, we're going to transition into just like retro vinyl and things that are popular.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to go there to buy tapes, CDs, and VHSs.
The moral of these stories is that you just can think that something is like at the epicenter of the world. You can think like, well, of course everybody knows that they're going to go to Sam Goody. Of course everyone knows what Sam Goody is. And then before you know it, nobody cares anymore. It's wild.
You got to get with the times. We talked about a couple weeks ago how Blockbuster had multiple opportunities to buy into Netflix, and they said no. And they laughed at the Netflix CEO when they walked out of their office and out of the meetings. And I'm like, joke's on you guys.
Joke's on you.
Joke's on you.
With that positive news, that's the end of this edition of Whatever Happened To. If you have a story of yesteryear that you'd like us to explore, please comment on our Facebook page. We really like digging into these. It's quite entertaining. Mike Marcotte, let's give
Good
him a
job.
round of applause. Mike did the research. He's the research department on this show.
He is, yeah.
One-man operation.
So yeah, it's not a team. It's one person.
It's not. Sam Goody. Okay, the cold snap hit hard. We're all craving the tropics right about now.
So while we can't take you there, we can give you a taste of the Caribbean. When we come back, a Caribbean fried rice recipe that will make and take your taste buds on vacation.
Let's do it.